Johnny King, son of Charlie King, and grandson of Charlie King. Mitch Custer, son of Andrew Meddy, son of Donald and Nancy Meddy. John Repking, son of Ron and Christy Repking. Nick Swingler, son of and John Tipton, son of Mike and Kay Tipton. We would like to wish them the best of luck on the tournament trail and the remainder of the school year. Will everyone please give these fine young people your applause?
center court, and we're underway. Gobzinski controls the tip. Back court to Swingler. He passes up to Custer. Custer almost loses the ball going down, slipping on the surface. Left side the ball. Ball being passed, knocked out, almost out of bounds. Coming up with the steal is Mitch Custer, and he lays it in for an easy 2 points. Teutopolis putting a little bit pressure on out here as they're facing Alan Tucker with the basketball out front. Tucker handing the basketball off to Gordon. Gordon left side to Richards. He's being defended by Todd Taylor. Gets the ball out front to Evans. Evans looking down low. Gets the ball to Tucker. Tucker looking to dump the ball down in the low post area. No luck with that, so he backs it out on the dribble. Ball almost knocked away by Teutopolis, but the recovery by Cowden Herrick. Gordon with the basketball gives it to Tucker. He's in the corner. Looks like Cowden Herrick's going to try and slow this game down, Steve, and shorten this basketball game as much as possible. As when you're outgunned, it's the best thing to do. Richards gets the lob pass, but he doesn't control it. Ball shot, rebound by the Wooden Shoes. Custer comes out of the pack. He brings the ball down court. Gobzinski with the ball. Dump down low to Taylor. Taylor cross-court pass to Custer. Three-pointer on the way. It's in. Wooden Shoes has a 5-0 quick start here. 6:37 to go in the first quarter of play. Ball dumped down the low post to Richards. He shoots it up off balance. It goes. Nice touch and shot by Stuart Richards.
Turn around fadeaway jumper. The only way he could get it over Gobzinski.
We've got a zone being put up. Gobzinski puts the shot up. Missed rebound, knocked out of bounds. And it's white basketball, Wooden Shoe ball underneath their own basket is the Wooden Shoes with 3 shots against 1 versus Cowden Herrick in the early going. 2-3 zone being exhibited by the Cowden Herrick Hornets. King goes baseline, gets in the middle, and gets by and gets up the shot, but he's fouled by Matt Gordon, and he'll go to the free throw line. Johnny King with that quick first step got by the outer rim of that defense, and that was it.
Well, on the inbounds play, a lot of teams anymore will load the side that Mitch Custer goes to. He went to the opposite side that King was on, and that left side was totally open, and Johnny took it all the way in. He would have had a wide open layup. They wouldn't have fouled him.
So Johnny King at the free throw line, and he'll have 2 opportunities as he stands at 81.5% on the season. But what you know, we jinxed him on that one, Steve, but that's a rarity. Wooden Shoes shooting extremely well as they lead it 5-2 in the early going from the free throw line. King looking to get on the board with his first points in this game. He does as he cans the second free throw. Wooden Shoes up 6-2, 6:10 left to go in the first quarter. Out front, Gordon with the ball. Picks up his dribble. He's in trouble. Ball knocked away. Stolen by King. Pass down to Custer, who gets a layup and scores. And that's a quick timeout by Rick Cook. And it's a 20, so we'll keep it here as the Wooden Shoes are leading it by a score of 8-2. And I'm sure with down, you cannot control the tempo with that slow-down game, and I'm sure that's the look. The Wooden Shoes in a half-court zone trap. Gordon gives the ball to Richards. Richards pulls up on the baseline, shoots, misses. Rebound claimed by King. King gets the ball out. Teutopolis runs with it. Swingler sets the offense out front as he's double-teamed. He gets the ball to King. Cross-court pass to Custer. Custer kicks the ball inside. Shot by Gobzinski. He's fouled. No call. The ball knocked out of bounds by Richards.
Wow, that ball didn't even make it to the rim.
Looks like we're not going to have too many fouls here tonight, as we mentioned that this group of officials lets them play, and that's fine. Pass out to Custer. He shoots a three-pointer. He misses this one, but the rebound by Swingler puts it up, leaves it short. Rebound claimed out of there by Matt Evans for the Cowden Herrick Hornets. Tucker with the ball out front. Hands off to Gordon. Ball knocked inside, knocked away by Gudzinski. Teutopolis on the run. King into the lane. Kicks the ball out. There's a race to the basketball and throws it off the foot of Evans. There's Gobzinski in the corner, and that's going to be Teutopolis ball. Tipton checks in, and he checks in for Todd Taylor into the Wooden Shoe lineup. So
John Tipton in the ball game.
So 8-2 is the score. Custer with the ball. Gobzinski into the middle of the lane, puts up for the layup and scores. As Teutopolis runs his lead to 10-2. 4:40 to go here in the first quarter of play. Tucker with the ball, handling it nicely out there against the windshield pressure. Gets the ball inside, gets the ball rejected out of there by Gobzinski. Justin Richards. Recovery by Cowden Herrick, though, with the ball. Tucker into the lane, puts up the shot, and he gets it in.
Tucker gave it a good head fake. Gobzinski went up, and he was able to make the shot. Good help defense by Gobzinski both times.
So the wooden shoes working against that zone. Kester puts up a three-pointer. King with the rebound, gets the man up in the air, and he gets fouled again as he got that weak side board again, Steve. And if you let Teutopolis control the offensive rebounds, you're not going to win.
You're exactly right.
You're not even going to stay close. Because that's at least Johnny King's second or third offensive rebound, and we're 4 minutes into the first quarter. So King converts on the first free throw, running the score to 11-4. That is the second foul called, and Johnny King's been the recipient of both of those fouls as he was shooting both times. His second free throw is up and goes through. What a shooter's roll that was. I would have bet you anything that wasn't going to go through. It took a strange bounce and went right through the hoop. So 12-4 wooden shoes, 3:53 to go here in the first quarter of play. Gordon gives the ball to Gordon Richards. This ball tapped out front, recovered by Gordon. Gives the ball to Tucker, intercepted by King. King off to the races, puts the shot up, and he's fouled by Tucker. And guess who's shooting free throws again?
I think they might have called that on the floor. Yep, they did.
That was a generous spot, but
fouls on number 13, Alan Tucker, team's second foul.
Wooden shoes running against the offense here as Cowden Herrick content to sit back in that zone, but Teutopolis not having a lot of trouble scoring from the outside. Cross-court pass to Repking, who's in the ballgame. Custer's three-pointer launches. It's off. Rebound by Richards. Down court comes Cowden with the basketball. Evans gets the ball, throws it into Tucker. And I think that foul is going to go on Andy Gobzinski. It is, and that was on a player slicing through the middle. Got hooked, and that's a first foul on the wooden shoes here with 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Tucker with the ball, hands it off to Gordon. He gets the ball stripped, and now Johnny King takes it away for a second time as he was able to recover it first. Cross-court pass to Custer. Custer puts up a long jump shot. Ball rebounded out of there by Evans. Evans down court left side. He's on the dribble. Gives the ball up and in as they get the basketball to Justin Richards, who's able to score on the fast break.
Mitch Custer has had 3 open looks here, and he can't make any of them, so he's kind of got cold.
Gobzinski shoots, gets his own board, puts it up and in, and he's fouled on the shot. As he'll go to the free throw line with the bonus situation here, are the 3-point possibilities. Wooden shoes as Repking will now check out, and Andy Meddy checks in. Coach Crawford mixing up the seniors nicely in the lineup out here, Steve, and that's a nice touch here. Get the wooden shoes seniors involved as Gobzinski gets the roll on the free throw and scores. So it's 15-6. Evans goes baseline, and he hits the jumper as he got it over Meddy.
Evans has got, or Richards, who hit that, Richards?
That was Matt Evans. Ball on the baseline, Andy Meddy's down there. Wooden shoes trying to set some offense. They get the ball. Tipton with the three-point attempt, and he hits it. They moved the ball around nicely, and nobody came out on John Tipton, and that's a mistake. If you know anything about it, Gobzinski with the board as Gordon put the ball up. King with the basketball, gets the ball back into Gobzinski. And he's called for an offensive foul. And I don't know about that one, Steve.
I think the guy was still moving, but anyway, Andy picks up a second foul.
18-8, Wooden Shoes lead it. 1:39 to go in the first quarter. Richards with the ball a long ways from home, and he hands the ball off to Tucker for the Cowden Herrick Hornets. Evans with the ball, looking inside, dumps the ball down to Gordon. Gordon spins on the baseline, shoots, misses, rebound claimed by Gordon himself. He shoots it up, misses, rebound claimed by Gordon. Gordon shoots it up and in as no Wooden Shoes were around to rebound that ball, and it's 18-10.
Wow, he got his own rebound
3 times. Pass into the middle to Gobzinski by Meddy. He misses. Rebound claimed by Cowden, and they're getting out on the run on the break now. Evans, right side, gives it to Richards. Into the lane is Gordon. He stops and pops and gets the bucket. The Wooden Shoes not playing a lot of defense out here. This one's just up and down the court right now. King into the lane on the baseline. Kicks the ball to Meddy. Meddy gives it to Tipton. Back to Custer. Three-pointer on the way. He misses. Rebound claimed by Richards. Down court, he gets it to Tucker. Stops and shoots in the lane. Missed. Rebound by Custer. Custer dribbles the ball left side, looking for somebody to hand it off to as he's dogged by Tucker. Teutopolis starts our offense. Stolen away by Cowden Herrick. And the ball's knocked out of bounds by the Wooden Shoes.
Wooden Shoes a little out of sync out there, Leon.
Well, they're playing with a little different combination out on the floor and really working against that zone. They're just trying to get certain players open, I think, right now as Gordon turns and shoots, and you can't let him get a good look at the bucket. He's just too good a ball player for
Gordon's got 6 points.
Custer shoots at the buzzer and misses, and at the end of one quarter, it's 18-14 Wooden Shoes. We'll be back to the second quarter action here for Double Q 98.9. Clearly, Mitch Custer went 3 for 3 to start the game and then went 0 for 7 to finish that first quarter of play, and that's pretty uncustomary, and we'll see what happens here as the Cowden Herrick Hornets have the basketball.
Well, give Cowden Herrick credit. They were on the verge of losing control of this game, and they've come right back.
Gordon with the basketball. Check that. Richards with the basketball. Stolen away by Teutopolis. Layup Custer. It's 2 points.
Custer with 9.
As down court. Evans with the basketball. He's looking to get the ball inside. There's nowhere to go. Gordon has it. He's being defended by King. Tipton playing some defense. Knocks the ball away. Ball scrambles far on the floor. Ball thrown up into the air. King with the basketball. Gives the ball to Tipton, who's a long ways from home. Tipton turns and shoots the three-pointer and leaves it short. Rebound by Richards, who clears the ball. Gives it up court to Evans, gives the ball to Gordon. Gordon stops and pops and makes him pay.
Gordon has 8 points for the Hornets.
Well, it makes you wonder who's guarding that man out there.
4-point lead for Teutopolis.
Gobzinski and Aaron Nieberge set to check into the Wooden Shoe lineup. As out on the... It's a little different defense from what they're playing a triangle and 2 out there, but nobody's guarding Custer. I don't understand that.
Custer gets another look.
Custer shoots up a three-pointer and misses. Rebound, scrambles for, knocked out of bounds by Gordon. Richards for Cowden Herrick into the lineup. Gobzinski and Nieberge checking out as Johnny King and Ted Haney for the Wooden Shoes. They are leading 20-16 in a tight contest here in the second quarter.
Custer had the open look from the arc, and he opted to dribble in a little bit to shoot, and he still missed the shot, but he was wide open on the three-point arc. He might as well just shoot it.
Well, he'll inbound the basketball on the Wooden Shoe, underneath the Wooden Shoe basket. As the Wooden Shoes now set their offense. Custer into the lane, curls, gives the ball to Taylor, puts up a jump shot, misses the rebound. Custer is fouled on the shot, and that's by Evans. Matt Evans got Custer on the arm on the shot, and that was a tough shot, and Evans really bailed out Custer in the lane there. As the defense, if he wouldn't have come down with that arm, he would have had made Mitch go somewhere else with that basketball. Of course, anytime you put Mitch on the free throw line, you know that's trouble if you're the opponent, as he shoots 86%. And he made the first and is lining up the second, and he misses that. Rebound by Richards out there. So 21-16 is the score. Wooden Shoes with the lead. Ball dumped. New man in for Justin Crouch. Shoots a three-pointer. He misses. Rebound Nieberge for the Wooden Shoes. Aaron Nieberge out, looking to help break that. Ball tossed in the center. Over the back is number 31, and that's Matt Evans as he climbed over the back of Gobzinski's. Ball is knocked inside. That's the 6th foul on the Hornets, so the next one will be a bonus situation for the Wooden Shoes.
That's Matt Evans' 2nd foul. As you said, the next one will be a bonus for Teutopolis.
And that's 3 fouls on Evans, so that's a big foul.
And 3, I missed one.
Teutopolis runs her out of bounds play into the lane. Haley shoots it, misses. He gets his own rebound, gets the ball stripped away. He kicks the ball out front, and miraculously, Teutopolis maintains possession. So now we've got Cowden Herrick in a man-to-man defense. That confuses the Wooden Shoes, causes the turnover. They get the ball down the court, and the ball is shot and missed by Justin Crouch. So Crouch will go to the free throw line with 2 shots, and I think the Wooden Shoes were a little bit in disbelief that they were in a man-to-man defense there, Steve.
Well, hats off to Cowden Herrick because they're playing this thing to win. I mean, they're just not going to lay down and die.
Crouch comes in and hits the free throw.
That foul was on Aaron Nieberge, his first. As Tipton comes back in and Swingler comes back in for Teutopolis.
Second free throw by Justin Crouch is up and in. 21-18 to score. 5:22 left here in the first half of play. Wooden Shoes struggling just a little bit here with their defense. So the Wooden Shoes running some plays out here now. Getting down to business as they're going to have to run some offense. Ball tossed down to Tipton. Tipton on the baseline. Shoots it. Misses. Rebound by Richards. Ball stripped away by Swingler. King with the basketball. Gets the ball inside to Gobzinski. He shoots it up. He's fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line. Stuart Richards with the hack on the baseline.
Stuart Richards' first foul as Gobzinski will go to the line and shoot a bonus. They got the ball down low into him inside, which is what they're going to have to do.
First free throw is good by Andy Gobzinski. As Teutopolis setting their defensive scheme before the second free throw is called. Second one's good as well. 23-18, 4:56 left to go in the first half. The Wooden Shoes with the man-to-man defense out there. With the basketball is Cowden Herrick Hornets. They give the ball to Noren. Long jump shot put up and missed. That shot was put up by Crouch. Rebound Wooden Shoes. Tipton with the ball. He's looking inside. Nothing there. Wooden Shoes set it. Reverse the basketball to the far side. Custer gives the ball to Gobzinski. Gets inside. Puts up. Missed the shot. Rebound by Tipton. And he's fouled on the baseline. And he'll go to the free throw line.
Another offensive rebound for Teutopolis. That's their 6th in the game here. So Tipton will go to the line with 2 shots. That foul being on number 25, Justin Crouch, his first. Team's 8th, so.
John Tipton good on the first one. Giving just a little more breathing room to the Wooden Shoes by 6 now. 24-18, 4:23 left in the first half, and he'll have a second free throw. And Tipton leaves that one just short. Stuart Richards with the rebound for the Hornets. Gordon with the ball. He's working against Custer in the backcourt. Gives the ball. Long jump shot put up by Cowden. Gobzinski with the board. Clears it down. Gives the ball down court to Custer. He finds an open Johnny King. King gets his man in the air, and he gets a foul as he goes to the basket. And that was just quicker than anything, Steve. Ball got out, and Wooden Shoes made that happen with 2 quick passes and had a layup attempt.
Yeah, they ran the floor well, got it to the open people, and King beat the men down the floor, gave them a good head fake, and going to get a 2-shot foul situation.
Well, free throw shooting always. One thing I've noticed is that Cowden Herrick's going to use their fouls in this basketball game, Steve. They are fouling hard when it's an obvious layup situation, and that's one strategy a lot of coaches like. King misses the second free throw. Rebound by Justin Richards. Clears the basketball. Ball on the baseline. The ball goes up and shot and in by Crouch. That was a nice shot by Crouch on the baseline. He slid inside the defense, and we're at 25-20. 3:45 left in the first half of play. Gobzinski goes baseline. Gets the ball partially blocked. Rebound by King. Gives the ball to Gobzinski underneath and scores. 27-20 is the score. 3:32 left in the first half of play. Long jump shot put up from the outside and nailed by Doug Noren for the Hornets.
Long three-pointer for Cowden Herrick. They're still within 4 points.
Tipton with the ball. Cross-court pass to King. King inside to Swingler. Swingler gets the ball stripped away, but recovering is Johnny King. Gobzinski goes baseline. Shot put up, missed. Rebound claimed by the Wooden Shoes. Custer shoots it, leaves it short, but it rolls over the front of the rim and scores. 29-23 is the score. 2:51 left to go here in the first half. Gordon gets the ball knocked out of bounds by King.
Custer with 11 points. Gobzinski with 9 here. 2 leading scorers.
Wooden Shoes on defense, and they've given up a few more points than they're accustomed to, Steve, in this early going. Out of bounds in front of the Wooden Shoe benches. Stuart Richards, he gets the ball inbound. Crouch with the ball to Gordon. Looking inside, nothing there. Justin Richards tries to force a pass inside. It's knocked out of bounds by the Wooden Shoes, and it'll be Cowden Herrick basketball on the side in front of the Wooden Shoe faithful. Gordon gets the ball partially deflected. He gets the ball back. King's guarding him. He goes baseline, puts up his shot, missed. Rebound Gobzinski. Wooden Shoes off to the races. Here comes Custer down the court in the center, stops and pops at the free throw line and hits it. 31-23 is our score. 2:20 left to go in the first half. Crouch with the ball, working, dumps the ball off on Justin Richards on a pick and roll. Richards gets his own rebound, puts it up and in, as that was just a bad blockout situation by some of the Wooden Shoes.
But give Richards credit for not quitting. Went after his own miss and finally got the bucket.
King with the ball. Gives the ball to Gobzinski on the baseline. He puts it up, leaves it short, puts it up and in. The second time on the second attempt. 33-25. The Wooden Shoes up by 8. As that's their biggest lead of the basketball, equaling it. Crouch gives the ball to Gordon. Gordon suddenly getting a lot of attention out here, Steve, as Gordon lost the ball out of bounds, but it was knocked out by a Wooden Shoe. So Gordon getting some looks here. Is inside. Richards gets the ball, misses the bunny. Gobzinski with the board. Teutopolis with 1:25 left in the first half, has an opportunity. Custer goes baseline, tries to dump the ball inside to Tipton. That's intercepted by Gordon, and now off to the races is the Cowden Herrick Hornets. Richards gets inside and scores the layup on the fast break. 1:09 to go, 33-27. Wooden Shoes back to a 6-point lead. King with the ball. Gives it to Custer. He's out front. Man-to-man defense out here by Cowden Herrick. Gives the ball to Gobzinski. He's into the lane. Stops and shoots a 10-footer. Misses. Rebound claimed by Richards. Richards to Gordon. 45 seconds left. Gordon puts up a shot from the baseline and hits it over Swingler.
Gordon with 12 points in this game.
36 seconds left to go. Wooden Shoes with the ball, and they'll settle on the last shot here of the half. 33-29 is the score. Wooden Shoes have the ball. Custer with the basketball. into the lane. He puts up a little runner at the buzzer, and it goes with 7 seconds left. I thought there was less time on the clock. Down court, Gordon gets the basketball, shoots to Richards off the buzzer, and he scores. Justin Richards hits the bucket at the buzzer. The score at the end of one half of play is the Wooden Shoes 35, Cowden Herrick 31. We'll be back. Is underway. Custer with the basketball. They'll be facing a zone out here as Johnny King getting a little attention out there, getting a little extra attention as he's being dogged with the man-to-man. Custer three-point shot. He hits it to start the third quarter of play. Down quickly. Gordon shoots a three-pointer, tries to answer. Missed. Rebound claimed by Gobzinski. He clears it with the dribble. Gets the ball down court to King. Cross-court pass to Custer. Snap pass to Swingler. Swingler to Custer. And the Wooden Shoes looking inside. Haley to Gobzinski. And he stalled for a travel as he lost control of the ball once it got slipped out of his hands, tried to recover it, and just traveled with the basketball. So 38-31 is the score. Cowden Herrick with the ball, 7:15 left to go here in the third quarter of play. Gordon to Richards on the left side. Hands it back to Gordon. Lob pass to Stewart. And there's a foul on the floor as Swingler is called for the foul.
Well, they ran the same alley-oop play that Teutopolis and St. Anthony runs, and Nick Swingler fouled the guy before he could get off the shot.
Gordon puts up a shot, rebound by King. King going down court, behind his back. He loses the ball, kicks it out to Swingler. Swingler three-pointer. He misses. Stuart Richards with a long outlet pass to Gordon. Gordon gets in the lane, shoots, misses. Rebound by Swingler.
Wow, Gordon 0 for 3 in the quarter.
Swingler double team, looking for the ball, gives to Gobzinski. Cross-court pass to Gobzinski. He spins on the lane, puts it up. He misses the shot. Rebound by Justin Richards. He's down the court. Jump shot by Tucker, missed. Rebound Todd Taylor. Racehorse basketball, but the Wooden Shoes have the ball now. Ball kicked by Cowden Herrick, and the Wooden Shoes will maintain possession, and Swingler was tied up.
Swingler double team. Cowden Herrick still playing good defense.
38-31 is the score. 6:13 left in the third quarter. Custer gets the ball. Wooden Shoes run their offense. They go left side. Back to Custer. Custer, he's being played by Gordon, gives the ball to Swingler. Ball inside to Taylor. He skip past it to Swingler. Three-point attempt off the back of the iron. Rebound by Custer. He's fouled, and the Wooden Shoes will have the ball out of bounds. Mitch Custer went high for the rebound that time in the lane.
Good rebound by Custer. As he can get up, he had a block the other night in the game against St. Anthony.
The Hornets daring Swingler to shoot the basketball. Taylor gets the ball inside. He horses it up and in. And the Wooden Shoes lead it 40-31. Their biggest lead of the game thus far. 5:40 left to go here in the third quarter. Tucker with the ball, looking to turn the corner. Gordon has it left side. He gets the ball knocked away by King, but he recovers. Ball intercepted by the Wooden Shoes. There's a steal in the middle. Custer goes up, and he's called for an offensive foul. I'm not so sure about that when both men are moving, but that's the way the official calls it. So it's 40-31, and that's Cowden Herrick basketball. Gordon with the ball, gives it down court to Stuart Richards. He's being defended by Taylor. He gets in the lane, puts up a jump shot, leaves it short. Rebound out. King. Gordon gets the ball. Taylor with the board. He gets the ball out court. Custer with the basketball, and they'll reset it.
Cowden Herrick without a field goal here in this quarter.
Gobzinski shoots it and scores as Swingler got the ball inside, and Stuart Richards, I think, is going to be whistled for the foul.
Good take by Andy Gobzinski. The shot he had before was pretty well the same kind of shot, but he didn't get the call. I thought they got him on the arm, but they didn't call it. This time they do. He's going to try to convert a three-point play.
Into the wooden shoe lineup is John Tipton. He'll take Todd Paley's spot on the floor. Free throws good by Andy Gobzinski. Wooden shoes lead it by 12. 4:57 left to go in the third quarter. And the wooden shoes are starting to pull away, Steve. But Gordon is a handful out there defensively, and he stops and pops a three-pointer, leaves it short. Rebound claimed by Custer, and Tucker's going to be whistled for the personal foul.
Cowden Herrick just can't buy a bucket right now.
Well, they're being forced into some difficult selections out there on the shot attempts, as that's been the shots really came a lot easier in the first half for the Hornets than they have in the third quarter, that's for sure.
Gordon 0 for 5 in this quarter.
And the Wooden Shoes on an 8-0 run here to start the third quarter. Pass to Tipton by Gobzinski. Tipton shoots it up off the glass and scores. 45-31, 14-point Wooden Shoe lead. Afterburner's turned on by Evans, and he almost gets by Swingler, but Swingler recovers nicely and cuts the baseline off, knocks the ball out of bounds. Cowden Herrick ball. Gordon gets the ball. He's being hounded by Johnny King on defense. Crouch out there, picks up his dribble. He's in trouble. Lob pass out of bounds, and that's a Wooden Shoe forced turnover by the Cowden Herrick Hornets. So it's a 20-second timeout by Coach Cook and the Wooden Shoes. On a 10-0 run here, Steve, to start the third quarter, and it's kind of what you expected to happen if you're a Wooden Shoe fan, and what you hoped wouldn't happen if you're a Cowden Herrick fan.
Well, you were expecting the Wooden Shoes to come out with a little bit more intensity on defense, and that's
to take part in that point distribution. So the Wooden Shoes starting to spread that zone out just a little bit with being able to hit on the outside. So we'll see if that continues, and we'll see what special precautions they take out here now. As they're giving King, and Gobzinski gets the ball in the low post. He shoots, misses, rebound, claimed by Justin Stewart. And we've got a foul called, and I'm not sure who that foul is. That's on Gordon. Wooden Shoes get the ball, run their offense. Long jump shot by Johnny King, and he scores the three-pointer. And we've got a foul called underneath. Stuart Richards whistled for the foul.
So Teutopolis will be able to capitalize with another bucket here.
Wow. Into the lane. King gets the ball. He shoots, misses, rebound, scramble on the floor. Tipton gets the shot up and misses. Rebound out of bounds. So that'll be Cowden Herrick basketball, but the Wooden Shoes 13-0 here to start the third quarter. Holy cow.
Nice job by Tipton. Good offensive rebound. Just came up a little short on that shot.
A lot of shots not just going in.
Just rolling right off the rim.
Richards turns and goes baseline, puts up a nice baseline jumper, and he's got Cowden Herrick on the board, but it had gone 5 minutes without scoring a field goal or a point. Gobzinski with a pass from inside to Tipton. He floats to the bucket and puts it in. And in. Nice pass by John Tipton. 50-33, Wooden Shoes by 17 after leading by 4 at the break. 5 minutes, things change quickly. Quicker than Illinois weather out here is on the baseline. Got Evans, he gives it to Gordon, he shoots, missed, rebound Gobzinski. He gets the ball back, stolen away by Gordon, and Evans turns and nails a three-pointer. This is like the shootout at the OK Corral here, Steve. Wooden Shoes with the ball now, and they'll see what they can do. Gobzinski with the three-point attempt. He leaves it short. Rebound claimed by Gordon. Evans on the outside. Goes baseline. Puts it up. Misses. Rebound scramble for Gobzinski with the board. And he's fouled by Evans. So, I don't know what Coach Cook was so upset about. He only flattened him. So there's a technical foul on the floor. I believe that's Coach Cook. Coach Cook has a technical foul.
He didn't agree with the foul on Gobzinski as Matt Evans got him.
Well, I'm not sure if they've got 7 fouls. I'm not sure if that's a free throw. I'm not sure if he should be shooting a free throw or not. Mitch Custer misses the first free throw. I mean, I don't know where we're at in this game. This thing's been up and down the court so quickly, Steve. It's hard to keep track of everything.
Well, now they should shoot a bonus, but they're going to take it out of bounds.
And the Wooden Shoes will have the ball. And they inbound the basketball. So the Wooden Shoes will reset their offense. 51-36, they lead by 15, the largest of the night. Back court pass intercepted by the Hornets into the lane. Evans shoots it up, leaves it short. Rebound claimed by Tipton and King together. Down court, Johnny King goes to the basket. He shoots it up and in, and he's fouled.
Wow, what a shot by King.
Acrobatic variety. The only thing that was missing on that one, Steve, was the trapeze wire.
Yep.
Unfortunately, there was no net. And I think we've got a timeout here on the floor. That foul went against Gordon, and that was his 3rd foul in this game. So Gordon and Evans with 3 fouls. King misses, but the rebound by Taylor. Taylor puts it up. Misses. Rebound claimed by Taylor. He tries to shoot it, and we've got a foul called on Stuart Richards. And going to the free throw line, Todd Taylor. I can't believe the Wooden Shoes have missed all of the free throws they have tonight, Steve, but that's part of the concentration I'm sure you were talking about earlier after halftime. Todd Taylor uses some body English to get that one to go, but it does. 18-point Wooden Shoe lead. Todd Taylor out there, and he'll have one more.
Cowden Herrick only scoring 5 points so far in this quarter.
Taylor shooting 46% on the year, makes both free throws. 55-36, 19-point Wooden Shoe lead. Working the ball is Gordon. He's working against King. He's getting all of his attention too. Crouch with the ball. Ball knocked out. And the ball out of bounds, and Mitch Custer was going out of bounds, tried to call timeout. The referee wouldn't give it to him, so Cowden Herrick basketball. Gordon, or Richards in the corner. He's double teamed. Throws the ball, though. Nobody, and that's a turnover. And the officials say that a Wooden Shoe touched it, but even the Cowden Herrick fans are incredulous at that one. So Tucker with the basketball out front. 1:23 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 55-36 is the score. Crouch with the ball. Gives it to Stuart Richards, right side. He's being defended by Todd Taylor. He puts the ball on the floor. Picks up his dribble. Now looking for a guard to throw it to. The Wooden Shoe defense getting very sticky indeed out here. And the Hornets shoot the basketball. Rebound claimed by Gobzinski, and he will bring the ball down. Gets the ball down the court. Ball knocked out of bounds by Gordon as he got a finger on it, forcing the ball out of bounds. The Wooden Shoes will have it underneath their own basket. 53 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. So Custer looking for somebody to dump the ball to, gives it to Tipton. Tipton back to Custer. Custer puts the ball on the floor, gives a head fake, recovers nicely, gets into the lane, puts up a short jumper, misses. Rebound by Justin Richards. Ball knocked out of bounds by Johnny King, 39 seconds. Wooden Shoes with 20 points to 5 in the 3rd quarter for the Hornets of Cowden Herrick. 36 seconds left. Tucker with the ball, hands it off to Crouch. Crouch to Richards. 27 seconds. Ball knocked away. Richards recovers. 22 seconds. Gordon with the ball in his hands, and it looks like they'll go for the last shot. We've got an offensive foul on Justin Richards as he gave Johnny King a shot. And it'll be Wooden Shoes going to the free throw line.
It'll be the 10th foul on Cowden Herrick. So the super bonus will be in effect. So Johnny King can go to the line to pick up 2 quick shots here. Johnny with 9 points on the night can get into double figures now.
55-36 is the score. He's been getting a little extra attention out here. And
wow.
He misses another free throw. An 80% free throw shooter, Steve. Probably his 4th missed free throw tonight. And that's something you won't see very often. As the second one is up and in. 56-36, 20-point shoe lead. 14 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ball blocked out, almost put out of bounds by Godzinski, who came a long way from nowhere to get that ball knocked.
Nice block.
And
he did.
He's going to the free throw line as he was forced out after he blocked his shot, recovered, got pushed out of bounds, and he'll have a 2-point shot, or 2 free throws coming here.
Justin Crouch was going to launch a long three-pointer, and Godzinski comes from the other side to block it, and then was fouled when he stole it.
And Andy Godzinski makes the first free throw. 21-point lead for the Wooden Shoes here. 8 seconds left, and it looks like Cowden Herrick will have the last possession of the third quarter. Andy Godzinski good on the second free throw, 58-36. 22-point Wooden Shoe lead. Richards tries to get the ball in bounds. Double teaming as we've got a jump ball called. And Coach Crook is technical the second time he's technical, and that means he's gone. And he'll leave the court as Coach Cook really needs to take his leave of absence here. And he's doing so very, very unquietly. And Mitch Custer will shoot 2 free throws. 5 seconds left. Wooden Shoes will have the ball after he completes the free throw attempt. Second one is good as well. 60-36 is the score.
Custer with 23 points now.
Wooden Shoes will have the ball out of bounds. They get the ball to Tipton. Tipton goes baseline, puts up a floater, misses off tip off the rebound. Johnny King is good. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, the Wooden Shoes lead it 62-36. We'll be back with the fourth quarter action for you. Wanting to leave no doubt that they were going to be challenged in the fourth quarter by Cowden Herrick. So Coach Cook is gone. He's history as he has a second technical foul called here in the game. And we've got a double dribble called on Justin Richards as he put the ball on the floor 2 times. He picked up his dribble on the baseline. Godzinski had him defended, and then he put the ball on the floor again, and you're not allowed to do that 2 times in one series. So the Wooden Shoes with the ball. Wooden Shoes causing a little bit of unraveling here as the Wooden Shoes get the ball baseline to Tipton, scores it on the nice pass from Custer. John Tipton's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. And the Wooden Shoes starting to really find the combinations out there and picking apart the Cowden Herrick defense.
Exactly right. Hitting the open man. It's nice to see that happen. Custer received the ball, made a move toward the hole, and hit the open Tipton for the layup. That foul's on number 41, Richards, Justin Richards, his 4th foul. So the Richards boys both with 4 fouls. As Tipton will try to convert the 3-point play.
And Tipton does as Wooden Shoes go up by 29 points here. Ball down the court. Evans with the basketball. He loses the basketball down court. Johnny King with the layup attempt, and he scores and is fouled by Matt Gordon.
King ahead of the pack, went in for the layup, got a little shove from behind, and hit as he was fouled also, so he'll try to convert the 3-point play. His foul, he was fouled by Gordon, and that's Matt Gordon's 4th foul. So 3 Cowden Herrick players with 4 fouls.
check that. There's 4 Cowden Herrick players with 4 fouls. Gordon, Evans, Justin Richards, and Stuart Richards, all with 4. So Stuart Richards clears the rebound as the second attempt was missed. The rebound stolen. Gobzinski with the basketball. With the dunk on as he powers home the dunk for the Wooden Shoes. Shot put up and in by Gordon. Down on the other end, King takes the ball to the hole and he shoots it, scores it, and Stuart Richards will have a seat on the bench. Wooden Shoes liking that last series of events.
Teutopolis just beating Cowden Herrick down the floor at that point.
71-38, Stephen. What a turn of events. My goodness gracious.
You've got a
36-7 is what the Hornets have been outscored since the second half again.
7 points is all they've scored here in the second half after scoring 31 in the first half. And, boy, you know, you just got to take your hat off to Teutopolis because they did come out and play just swarming defense on them. And I know Rick Cook was a little upset thinking that he should have had some fouls, and that's why he lost his cool, and that's why he's out of the game.
Well, the Wooden Shoes of Teutopolis going to be the National Trail Conference champions, and you have to take their hats off. They've done everything they needed to in this basketball game to win it. Evans with a rebound as the second free throw is missed. The ball knocked away by Gobzinski as the ball swatted out of there and out of bounds, and the swarming Wooden Shoe defense is starting to come to the front. As checking out, Johnny King, 6:50 left to go here. Lob pass given to Gordon. He puts up the shot. Missed. Rebound. Swingler for the Shoes. Swingler's fouled from behind. That foul coming against Doug Noren. Noren will send Swingler to the free throw line. And Swingler on the free throw line is a very nice 62.5%, and he'll get an opportunity to better that, but he missed that one. And you only have to wonder, Steve, where the Wooden Shoes would be if they made the free throws. This game would be way out of reach. It'd be 80+ to 38.
We're not going to talk about free throws before the game anymore.
You're not a kid, I'm telling you. We must have jinxed them big time. And Swingler misses the second one as well. Rebound by Evans. He's working the ball down court. Andy Gobzinski's called for the foul, and a little frustration showing on the Cowden Herrick fans, I'd say, Steve. Here. On the baseline, Evans puts up a nice jump shot to Teutopolis and makes the bucket, narrowing the lead 71-40. 6:23 to go. Ball stolen away by Evans. Ball knocked out of bounds by Gobzinski. He timed that one pretty well.
Blocked by Gobzinski.
Pretty nice block, if you ask me. And we got a foul on the drive. And the fans are starting to have some fun. Doug Noren's taking the ball to the basket, and he was fouled, and he'll go to the free throw. Well, check that. They say he's fouled on the bench now. It's coming out of the ball game is Andy Gobzinski and Mitch Custer. 6:15 left to go. The seniors have a seat on the Wooden Shoe bench.
The last time they'll play their games here, Leon.
Well, you never know. They may get back in this, Steve, but I somehow doubt it. The rebound by the Wooden Shoes as a quick shot went up by Cowden Herrick. Ball stolen and put up and in by Crouch as Andy Meddy kind of fell asleep there for just a second, and he'll be whistled for the personal, and he'll go to the free throw line. Will be Crouch, Justin Crouch. Crouch, a 5'10" sophomore, and he's a dandy-looking player, Steve. I mean, he's got a little bit of all the quickness, and he seems like he's not afraid to take the ball to the hole. And
he converts the three-point play.
He'll be a good one, and now they're pressing, and the Wooden Shoes are being pressed. Swingler and Repking on the front court. Ball lobbed underneath to John Tipton, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line, and this could be a free throw attempting situation, and I kind of like Coach Crawford pulling a couple of the starters to play a lot because you don't want to get them hurt in a game that's already won. And
Tipton with a nice head fake, and he took two Cowden Herrick players up with him and was fouled awful hard. Makes the first of the two free throws.
So the Wooden Shoes going to run their record to 25-1 with the victory here tonight and solidify the National Trail Conference champions that they are. Their fourth championship this year, as Cowden Herrick will work the ball around the outside. They're still not going to quit, and that's good to see. Evans in the corner, trapped. We've got a foul called. I think that's on Todd Taylor for the Wooden Shoes. And that's his first foul of the game. Evans with the basketball on the sideline, gives the ball inside to Crouch. Crouch goes baseline, puts it up over Andy Meddy, misses, rebound scrambled for, knocked around. Eventually, Justin Stewart comes up with the ball. Then Taylor gets the rebound, the ball knocked away. John Tipton finally retrieves the basketball for the Wooden Shoes. Andy Meddy travels with the basketball as he got the ball and has some shuffle steps. 5:17 to go. 73-43 is the score. Ted Haney and Eric Blummer checking in. John Tipton and Todd Taylor checking out of the Wooden Shoe lineup. And they'll have a seat on the Wooden Shoe bench with a lot of game to go. And there's a foul called. That's on 14. And that's on Nick Swingler. So going to the free throw line in a bonus situation. I believe that's Tucker. I can't see his number. He's sideways on me, Steve. It is Tucker. He hits the first free throw. Into the ballgame, Aaron Nieberge checking in for Nick Swingler as well. Nick played a fine defensive ballgame out here, Steve, and he's as quick as I've ever seen him on his feet tonight. Second free throw by Tucker is good as well. 73-45 is the score. Checking in for Evans in the Hornet lineup is Charles Banning. Teutopolis being pressed by the Hornets. Three-quarter court press. 2-1-2 press as the Wooden Shoes break it relatively easily. Aaron Nieberge launches a three and hits it. 76-45, 4:52 left in the game. Ball being brought down the court. Crouch into the lane. He's tripped. No call. Ball scrambled far, and it's we've got a foul being called, I think, on Eric Blummer. As he was tripped. I don't think it was intentional, just kind of inadvertent, but that's going to put Crouch back at the line. Crouch having himself a nice ball game out here, Steve. Gets the first free throw.
Yes, he has.
He's slowly approaching double figures here. As the second free throw is up and in.
He's got 9 points on the evening.
Aaron Nieberge with the Wooden Shoes as they're facing a Cowden Herrick press. Cross-court pass. Stolen away by the Hornets. Crouch with a nice pass underneath, but a little bit behind Doug Norton as that ball sails out of bounds. So the Wooden Shoes will get another crack at trying to break this pressure. Ted Haney gets it across the half-court line. Gives it to Aaron Nieberge. Tries to throw it underneath. There's nobody there, and the ball intercepted. And on this end, you've got Tucker's called for traveling as he had a completely...
He was moving a little bit too fast and couldn't get them feet stopped.
Got to apply the air brakes sometimes, Steve, as you get in that lane. And sometimes the floor is slick late in the game, too. So also in the ball game now is Jeff Rupp. And still take Eric Blummer's place out on the floor. So the Wooden Shoes will see if they can break this pressure. They're looking the wrong way to do that. They got to face the other basket. Ted Haney on the baseline puts up a shot, misses, gets his own board, puts it back up and in. So it's nice to see Ted Haney on the score column. 78-47 to score, 3:50 left. And this one's next to academic except for the score. Ball, we've got a foul called, and that's on Aaron Nieberge as he got a little aggressive. So that will put it to free throw line. It's hard to tell some numbers when they're sideways up here, Steve. I think that's Doug Norn at the free throw line. No, check that. That's Charles Banning. He misses the first end of the 1-and-1, and that's a rebound by the Shoes. Ball almost lost by the Wooden Shoes, and Crouch kicks the basketball, so that's going to be a turnover. So we've got out of bounds the Wooden Shoes with the ball. Across the half-court line as Aaron Nieberge gets the ball to the left side. Jeff Prupp launches a three-pointer off the back of the iron, rebound by Justin Richards. He turns the ball over to Crouch. Crouch brings the ball down the court. Brings the ball back to the same side he left. On the baseline, we've got Noren. Noren puts up a shot, missed, and the ball goes out of bounds and hits the timeline. Anthony Pope in the basketball game for Cowden Herrick. Pope will help him on that with that pressure. You gotta like the spirit of Cowden Herrick. They haven't quit. They haven't stopped playing either, and that's good to see.
You're exactly right. Really playing hard.
Andy Meddy gets the basketball dropped from Ted Haney on a nice pass, and he scores the bucket. 80-47, 2:50 left to go here in this basketball game. Pope almost loses the ball as it went between the wickets. Crouch on the baseline. Loses control on the baseline, and that is Wooden Shoe basketball. Jared Rawcliffe in the ball game. He'll check in for Justin Richards. Richards played a nice ball game tonight, but it's not a night to be for the Cowden Herrick Hornets as they came in, fought ferociously here in the first half. Wooden Shoes and Repking having a little trouble. Nieberge loses control of the ball, recovers it, gets it back. Ball to Meddy at the free throw line. He gives it to Nieberge. Nieberge kicks the ball to Repking, and the three-point shot rims out. Rebound, Haney puts it up and in for the Wooden Shoes. A nice offensive rebound by Ted Haney. 2 minutes left to go in this one. Shoes up 82-47. So the Wooden Shoes looking like they're going to close this one out. Into the lane, Crouch puts up a bunny. He misses. Rebound by Repking. Repking gives the ball up to Nieberge. Nieberge to Haney. Haney shoots at baseline and scores. Ted Haney getting some playing time and some buckets here late in the game.
6 points for Haney.
Jump shot long by Crouch. Three-pointer. He hits it. Nice shot.
Wow.
We've got a lot of offensive. There's not a lot of conscience out here on the shooters.
Crouch with 8 points in the quarter here for Cowden.
So Teutopolis will have a shot at their end. 84-50 is the score. 1:20 to go. Ted Haney with the ball, gives it to Repking. Repking takes a long two-point attempt, and he hits it. And gets a nice applause from the crowd as he's not in the scoring column every game, but he is this one. Got a shot put up, and Repking called for the blocking foul on the other end. 1:03 left. Some of the faithful starting to leave as they feel that this one is probably in the book.
Repking's first foul. That's the team's 10th, so we have super bonus.
Shot put up and missed by Crouch as the free throws missed. Nieberge checking out. Swingler checking in. I'm not real sure what's going on there. 1:03 left to go.
Well, Nick hasn't scored, that's why.
Oh, I see. They're going to try and get him a bucket out here. Swingler into the lane, puts up the shot. He's hammered, and the crowd can't believe he's supposed to whistle for a foul. Nick went in between two folks.
All the seniors have scored, but Nick Swingler, so Coach Crawford puts him back in to try to get him 2 points here.
And Wooden Shoes will have the offensive set. Swingler gets the basket. He shoots the three-pointer and misses. Rebound claimed by Haney. Haney gets the ball knocked out of his hands. Ball scrambled for, put up and in by Prupp with the left-hander. 82-50. Looks like we might get one more shot for Nick. 32 seconds left in the game. Ball out of bounds. Wooden Shoe basketball, 25 seconds. 25 seconds left. 88-50. This one's in the books, except for the final score. Swingler working against his man. Gets into the lane. Puts up the shot. Misses. Ball scramble for Andy Mitty. Puts it up and in. 90-50. 8 seconds left. This one's down court. Ball stolen away. Swingler shoots at the buzzer. Misses.